Brighton 3-2 Manchester United report, Red Devils beaten by half-time as woeful defending leaves Jose Mourinho furious. Brighton stunned a defensively shoddy Manchester United 3-2 at the Amex Stadium. Target man Glenn Murray swept home his first goal of the season to toast his 200th Brighton appearance, before Shane Duffy and Pascal left United reeling. Romelu Lukaku found the net amid Brighton's first-half raids, but when Eric Bailly upended Gross to gift the hosts a penalty, the Red Devils were effectively beaten by half-time. Captain Paul Pogba struck a stoppage-time penalty for United, but Brighton had done enough to earn a deserved victory. United boss Jose Mourinho will doubtless be furious with his side's early defensive disarray, then later their inability to launch a fight back. A surly Mourinho spent the build-up to this clash choosing to criticize rivals Manchester City's fly-on-the-wall documentary. United's boss hit out at City, claiming you can't buy class in reaction to Amazon's behind-the-scenes account of last season at the Etihad Stadium. At Brighton on Sunday, however, the commodity United most needed to fork out for was imagination. When Brighton's fans chorused, "Your city is blue" at the death, United and Mourinho's humiliation was complete. This was just the 10th time in Premier League history that United leaked 3 first-half goals, and the first time since their 3-0 defeat at Arsenal in October 2015. Brighton toppled United 1-0 on the South Coast in May en route to a 15th place finish in last term's Premier League. Just 3 months down the line, the Seagulls were at it again, with Gross, who hit the winner against United last term, instrumental again. Lukaku's snatched, wayward shot was all United had to show for a wretched opening half-hour, where Mourinho's men crumbled under the weight of consistent home pressure. Murray conjured a tidy finish to put the hosts ahead, the 34-year-old flicking home with one touch to send the home fans into raptures. And just 2 minutes later the Seagulls supporters were on their feet again as Duffy slotted in after United failed to clear their lines. Lukaku made no mistake with his second chance, however, heading home from close range. But just when United expected to force their way back into the contest, more poor defending cost them again. Bailly upended Gross from behind to concede a spot kick that the Austrian then converted. Brighton took a healthy 3-1 lead into the break and Mourinho used the interval to hook Juan Mata and Andreas Pereira. England men Marcus Rashford and Jesse Lingard joined the fray with United desperate for an injection of pace and incision. Mourinho then threw on Marouane Fellaini in place of Anthony Martial on the hour, but still United continued in listless fashion. Pogba converted his second penalty in as many games after Duffy upended Fellaini, but it was too little, too late for United. Mourinho could inspire no comeback from his faltering charges, and the ex-Chelsea boss will now demand an instant reaction when United host Tottenham on Monday, August 27. "I always expected a comeback, some desire. I don't see United lose a game like that before. They showed no appetite. There was a lack of desire to get back into that game, and that's a real worry for Manchester United. The G6 horribly exposed, given little or no chance with the goals. Defense gives him nightmares. Young 5 March gave him a tough game, but the centre-halves were the bigger problem. Bailly 4 had a shocker. Conceded crazy penalty, made big mistakes, left Jose fuming. Lindelof 3 is he Jose's worst ever big-money defensive signing? Rarely gets them this wrong. Shaw 5 brave challenge to help set up Lukaku to score. Problems not down his side. Fred 5 going to take time for him to settle in English football, especially as he is so small. Pereira 4 hooked at halftime, which says everything what Jose thought of his display. Pogba 5 This week's installment of the Pogba soap opera ended unhappily. Anonymous. Mata 4 could not get in the game enough to influence it at all. Substituted at halftime. Martial 4 got the nod as Sanchez was injured but failed to seize his chance. Waste of time. Lukaku 5 back in the starting lineup, scored with good finish but did not get enough service. Substitutes Rashford, for Mata, 46 minutes, 5 Lingard, for Pereira, 46 minutes, 6 Fellaini, for Martial, 59 minutes, 6 Ryan 7 did everything calmly and efficiently, Made a smart save from Pogba. Solid. Montoya 7 made his full Brighton debut, tenacious in the tackle and impressed at right back. Duffy 7 scored his first ever Premier League goal with the sweetest of finishes. Dunk 6 early mistake let in Lukaku and injured himself in process. Hobbled off. Bong 7 nice overlaps and combinations with march down Brighton's left. Excellent. Knockert 7 his first season in the Prem not great but looks better and sharper now. Stevens 7 worked hard, stopped United's midfielders pushing forward. Good shielding job. Proper 7 tried to get Brighton moving forward, always looking progressive and did well. March 7th a really good local boy made success story. Terrific delivery and assist for Murray. Gross 8 won a penalty, converted the spot kick and gave United major problems. Murray 7 booked. Fast approaching his 35th birthday, but has never lost his finishing skills. Substitutes Balogun, for Dunk, 20 minutes, 7 goal. Bissouma, Locadia, Balogun, Jahanbakhsh, Button. Bernardo thanks for joining our commentary this afternoon. Until next time, goodbye. Brighton get off the mark in their Premier League campaign with a fine 3-2 victory over Manchester United. Goals from Glenn Murray, Shane Duffy and Pascal Gross secured the win, which was relatively comfortable for the home side, despite goals from Romelu Lukaku and Paul Pogba for the Red Devils. Chris Hughton's men produced a strong level of intensity in the first half to overpower United, while they kept them at bay for the majority of the second half. Jose Mourinho will be furious with his side's display, which was sloppy in the first half and then ineffectual in the final third in the second period. The Portuguese will not be a happy man tonight. Full time, Brighton 3-2 Manchester United goal. Pogba scores. 3-2. The Frenchman does not use the same run-up as last week for this spot kick. On this occasion he runs up and smashes his strike into the roof of the net, giving Ryan no chance. Penalty to Manchester United. Duffy catches Fellaini late and the referee points to the spot. It will be too little too late for United though. Duffy goes through the back of Fellaini, a chance for a consolation for United. A stuttered run-up sees Pogba convert high into the roof of the net. Murray makes way for Locadia in the closing stages. There will be 4 minutes of added time. Fred takes a fresh air swing in his attempt to smash the ball off Murray. He almost sticks his boots on the striker and Shaw behind him. Goal replaces Gross for the home side. Possession Stevens coasts in at the back post and tries to force a low ball across the face of goal. Young is there to make the block, but once again United are exposed too easily. Brighton are going to see out this contest with relative ease. They're managed to get hold of possession over the last couple of minutes and are frustrating United in their attempts to win back the ball. It's not happening for United as we enter the final 10 minutes. Paul Pogba's dipping effort is the closest United have come. Mourinho is dividing opinion. Is it his fault, or is United's squad not up to it? Rashford tries to burst through the Brighton defense, but Proper is there with the challenge to stop the forward in his tracks. Pogba commits a foul on Proper in the final third and he throws his hands up in exasperation. It has been that sort of afternoon for the Frenchman and his teammates. Brighton are yet to have a single attempt in the second half. Ryan appears to be okay to continue, although expect United to test his ribs with a few deliveries into the box. Lukaku angles across into the box looking for Fellaini. Ryan commits himself, although Duffy is there to clear ahead of his keeper. The two collide, leaving the Australian in need of treatment. Brighton's out ball has troubled United and March is able to earn his side respite at the back by winning a corner off the legs of Young. Save. Pogba lines up an effort from the edge of the box after latching onto a loose ball. He tries to curl his effort away from Ryan, but the Brighton keeper gets across to make a fine one-handed stop. Possession March tries to weave his way through 3 United defenders on the edge of the box. Shaw makes the tackle, but the press from Murray and Knockert make it hard on the visitors to break out. Rashford has not been able to make an impact down the right flank. Bong has done a solid job of nullifying his threat as have the Brighton defense against United as a whole. Brighton are being resilient at the back to frustrate the visitors. Mourinho is becoming more animated on the sideline as time ticks away.